All right, so we're going to go over how to get GM approval for containers when fees are over $5,000. So right now I'm working on these two from SSA, RJ, and SD. So I just looked these up on eModal because in our links here, you can see with SSA, it says pay through eModal. So I went onto eModal and I saw that the fees for this were over $5,000 for both containers. Let's see where I've got eModal at. I don't know where I put my tab, but I have it screenshotted here. So this is what I saw on eModal, $9,000 and $200. So we're gonna go back to the email, get our screenshot here that we took from eModal after we saw the fees. And I have a signature saved for GM approval, and it looks like this. Starts out with the header, needing GM approval for the following request, $5,000. I'm going to paste the picture down here. And when you look at the demurrage doc, it will tell you what office distro you need to be looking at. So this is CLT. I'm going to look at my list of GMs and RDs for CLT. This is James Woodham. So I'll go back to my message, tag James so that he knows that this is for him to look at. We'll put the approval distro, tagging Nico and Antonio only. Then this is on eModal, so we're paying with a credit card. I'll type eModal in here and the amount that we're paying. Check the doc for the admin amount. Looks like 10% for these two. So I'll put 10% here. I'm going to go here and press enter to make two lines for the two containers. So I'm going to grab the information for my first container. That'll be 599,149, 599,149. The customer is something they need to know too when they're getting approval for these. So the customer is listed right here. So I'm going to copy this, paste it there, put this in the center. And to get the amount, I could add up all these fees, but because it's two containers, I can take 9,200 divided by 2 for the two containers. So each one we're paying 4,600 for. Admin fee is 10%, so we will take 4,600 times 1.1. So charging customer, it's going to be 5,060 for both. We're not charging the broker and we're not charging the carrier. I'm going to go back to the doc and get my last container number and dray number, 599,150. 599,150. All right, and then subject line. This is going to be for multiple drays, so I will say GM approval, multiple drays, and then the amount. All right, I'm going to check this over. We've got James, approval distro, my team, and the subject line starting with GM approval. Needing GM approval for fees, we've got James. Credit card, eModal, totals amount, correct. Admin fees, correct. And chart looks like it is filled out correctly. All right, so we'll go ahead and send that out. And then once James replies and says approved, we're going to take that approval email, forward it as an attachment, and then once we've got, I'll pretend here we've got the attachment thread added here. So what we'll do once we have that thread attached, we're going to go back and just do a regular demurrage request, but with that GM approval email attached to show this is James. It can be verified with his email address, and he has approved this payment of $9,200. All right, so that is how you get GM approval.